Patriots just lost the Super Bowl, so I decided I will make an Inkscape video for you. And if you remember Bob Ross, the painter, he used to bring up happy accidents every once in a while. And the very last video here on this channel, I'll replay this clip. We had a
So if I
happy
do
accident. Create, it's going to make the design. See that right there? So we're trying to do a design, and in using the tiled clones, I had the wrong thing selected, and it spun out just one of the instructions. And it made me think, you know what? Let's actually do that and have a happy accident ourselves. So we're going to use Tom Brady, and this is actually a public domain coming from Wikimedia Commons, and you can go get the file yourself if you want it. I did take out the background, so if you want help with that, just let me know. There's lots of ways to take out the background. And we're going to make this design here where we have the main image and it kind of spins and spirals. So we'll make the most of that happy accident. I also wanted to have on the screen almost the whole time the different steps, because when I watch tutorials, I like when they actually show you the steps rather than just like have to pause. So screen capture this. If you've never done tiled clones, it can be a little bit intimidating. But if you see the 4 panels all at once, it's easy. So we're going to go through each of these in real time. But also I figured, since if you've never done tiled clones, this is what it is, the most basic level. Let's say I have a shape. We'll do Tom Brady in a second. But this square, if I want to do tiled clones, I'll go to Edit, Clone, Create Tiled Clones. And it looks very busy, but the first one, symmetry, just stay on P1. Don't ask any questions. There's a million choices. Just P1, simple translation. And on Shift X, that's all we're going to worry about. If we shift over every column a percentage, it means we'll take this and make the clone. How much do you want to go out on that column? If I do 50%, if I do 100%, all I did was type 100%. It means it's going to take a full unit and go and make the next clone after that. So a full unit would be about this far out. It should appear right there. That's the only thing I changed from the basics. So down here, apply the tiled clones, rows, columns. We'll do 1 row here, and we'll do 2 columns. We column 1, column 2. Create. You see? So it goes from here to here. Piece of cake. Remove. To nail home the point one more time, this time we'll do 3 clones will come out, and let's only move over 50%. So how far, what do you think it will look like if I'm doing a shift of 50%? What do you anticipate it'll look like? Did you think that? Just 50% moving over? Okay. So that's the primer. There we go. So let's use Tom Brady now. Reset. So we're all starting from scratch. Symmetry, P1, don't do anything. Shift. On the shift, if we did shift 100% and you saw it went over 1 unit, if I were to do shift negative 100%, it actually keeps it in the same space as long as you echo it on the Y. Not to confuse you, we're going to do negative 105, and I have to also do negative 105 on the Y because we're going to be spiraling it. On scale, we're going to do 10%, so each different clone will be a 10% different size. You do have to do 10% X and 10% Y, the same amount of scale, otherwise it'll stretch it, whichever one has more percentage. And for rotation, you can be real creative here. I did notice that 10% or 10 degrees rotation made it look pretty good. And we'll just do 25. So you can't make it any simpler than that. Symmetry, shift, scale, rotation. And unlike that video where I made the mistake, I'm not selecting one of the instructions. I'm selecting Tom Brady. Let's actually move him out of let's get him some space. Tom Brady, you ready? Spiral, create. And we did it. It's pretty easy. Let's group all of it together so we can turn it around. So Control G is group. That looks good like that. I've got the instructions back there. We can delete those now. And that was so easy. Why don't we do a little bit more? We'll take the top one out. And you may not know this trick, but you know Inkscape sometimes gets overburdened and starts to crash if you have like a lot of complicated things happening at once. One trick I like to do, where I have all these different Tom Brady clones, I'm going to grab this group, and I'm going to group these. And now there's a thing you can do. It's under Edit, make a bitmap copy. If I click that, it made an image of all this business. So this image is way easier for Inkscape to modify and to move around and resize whatever you want to do. So if you're kind of iterating on different design ideas, you can go faster with the bitmap copy, and you can always go back to these like individual clones and do stuff later. So let's do that. So let's move over here. Now we'll call Tom Brady Prime. We'll keep him with this color. And this is what I mean. So I might want to make these a little bit more faded so this one stands out. So I've got the bitmap copy selected. And I've never made a video on these filters. Sometimes I get questions on them. Filters have been improved in the most recent version of Inkscape. I'm still using 1 or 2 back because I've just been busy. Excuse. But we'll go to color, and I'll choose Lightness Contrast. You get a slider, and this actually is pretty intuitive. Lightness Contrast. This is what I actually thought looked good, so I'll do live preview. Just lighten it just a bit. Apply, and then I can put Tom Brady right on top. Why don't we do a drop shadow on him, separate him a little bit. Another filter, shadows and glows, drop shadow. And let's just see what I have already preset. It's going the wrong way. We'll do horizontal -5 maybe. That's better. Apply. Maybe we'll make him bigger. So that's it. I just wanted to make a video because that was a pretty boring Super Bowl. And to explain my black eye, if anyone cares, I play in a men's league basketball, and I dove for the ball and got kicked in the face. So I'll see you next time.